morning, everybody. Optimus Prime here, back for another G1 Transformers review. And as you can see by the title, today we're going to be doing Transformers Generation 1 Dinobot, Grimlock. Now, Grimlock first shows up, and I believe it's the episode SOS Dinobots, where he is created by Ratchet and Wheeljack. After they find this cave. At least I think it's SOS Dinobots. I'm not entirely... Yeah, it's SOS Dinobots. After they find this cave that has dinosaur bones in it, mainly along the lines of a Tyrannosaurus Rex, I think a Stegosaurus, and a Triceratops. And Grimlock, as I said, is one of the first to be made. I think it's Grimlock, Snarl, and Slag. I'm not sure. I get the names mixed up. Because I think Sludge is the... Or is it Sludge? I can't remember now. But from what is shown in the cartoon, it's Grimlock, the Triceratops, and the Stegosaurus that are made first. At least I think. Dog snoring. At least I think. Because I think the Brontosaurus and Swoop, the Pterosaurus? I'm not sure. Are made last. They come in to save the Dinobots, but unlike the Autobots, Grimlock and the Dinobots are very stupid. But they're made stupid. Wheeljack, for whatever reason, decides to make them stupid. I don't know why, but he does. To be more like real dinosaurs. Prime, being Generation 1 Optimus Prime, thinks the dinosaurs are a big help, but then when they turn on them and enter the Decepticons' ranks, so to speak, he decides that maybe dinosaurs aren't such a good thing, because they can overpower the Autobots like that. But they don't stay Decepticons. Grimlock has a problem with authority. He thinks that he should be the one to lead supremely. Grimlock should be in charge because he's the strongest. And in all regards, it's very Decepticon. You know, might makes right. I'm stronger than you are, I make the rules. But the thing that makes Grimlock not turn Decepticon, I almost said not turn Autobot, not turn Decepticon, is the fact that he, in some regards, is very stupid. I don't think that the Decepticons would put up with him very much, and in fact they don't in the cartoons. I'm not going into the comics of the any more of the G1 guys, because I don't really know a whole lot about them. Well, I do know about Grimlock, because I have read a little bit of the comics. They're on Cybertron originally, and they come to Earth to follow Shockwave. And Shockwave, the Dinobots take down Shockwave, and they're forced to, much like Beast Wars, take on techno-organic forms to survive on Earth. Okay? They stop Shockwave, forcing him into stasis, but not after being forced into stasis themselves. Grimlock, of course, being the last to fall. Now, in the comics, I don't know why, but some of the Dinobots are found in, where actual dinosaurs would be found. Tar pits and things like that. So it's very weird. I don't remember, I think it's Swoop who's the first one found. And he's being controlled by some human. But we'll get to that if and when I get Swoop. So onto the toy itself. Grimlock, not onto the toy, onto his other incarnations. You don't see Grimlock as a Dinobot for quite a while. There's a part of the Constructobots in RID that's his name is Grimlock, but he's not a dinosaur. He's like a crane thing. And of course he does survive the movie. I think one of them dies in the movie. I can't remember which one though, because there were 5 of them originally. I think Slag dies, I think, because he then they use his name as like a Autobot curse word, Decepticon curse word. A Cybertronian, equivalent to the 4-letter words that the other people made. Like F and S and D and stuff like that. So he's not seen again. Grimlock is. He's not in Beast Wars, although there is a Dinobot. That's his name, Dinobot. He's a Predacon at first, but then he becomes a Maximal, but with a lot like Grimlock. He's aligned with the good guys, but has a very Predacon background because it was made as a Predacon, but he turned Autobot or Maximal. Then you don't see Grimlock again until animated. In the episode, I believe it's Blast from the Past. The Autobots go to a drive-in, it's like a drive-in museum, only they have like skin on the dinosaurs and everything. Megatron, being Megatron, and being trapped by Professor Sundak at this point, recreates the Dinobots into the Dinobots. But the Allspark, in Sari's key, while they're trying to take them, of course the Dinobots attack the Autobots, and Bumblebee and Ratchet make an electromagnetic pulse, and Sari uses a key on that and activates the Dinobots, because they were a Cybertronian, I think. And this one they're actually made by Megatron. Okay, and that's all you see of Grimlock. Now, he does go into animated, but I have to see the rest of animated to give you a full background on him. But that's him for the cartoons. Like I said, I'm not going into the comics because, well, I don't read a lot of the comics. I don't. Anyway, here's Grimlock in his Generation 1 Dinobot mode. His robot mode, I should say. Very nice. Mine's very, very loose. Of course, I got mine off eBay. And they said it was about a 60 from a 1 to 100. He's about a 60. So he's not perfect. He's missing some stickers. His chest doesn't like to stay put, but other than that, he's fine. He's very tall for a second wave Autobot, second wave Transformer. He doesn't have a whole lot of metal. Just his crotch piece, I believe, is metal. Yeah, I'm trying to feel. Yeah, it's cold. Feeling which parts of them are cold. One thing they did on the Dinobots is they made bits of him transparent plastic, like very much like in his chest. I don't know if you can see that because my screen is frozen. There we go. And on his neck. Now there is a masterpiece version of Grimlock out, which I may pick up at some point. I really do like the Generation 1 Grimlock. But transforming him now, very simple. You just gotta fold the hands back if you don't already. Mine tend to fall down, so I just fold them over the hands anyway. Push in the hands, flip the toes out, bring the chest down. Yeah, bring the chest down so it'll get into position. Come on. Oh, wait, do it. Alright, you gotta get up there. Fold the legs in. Then you can move the chest down and into position. It will tab in down here. It won't tab in up top, though, which is kind of weird. At least mine doesn't. Although, being said, this is like an 2013? This came out in 1980, what does it say, 1982? 1983? Something like that. It says somewhere on the toy. I can't find it off the top of my head right now. But then you just want to take these back sections here, fold them around the front, and they will tab into the chest. Bring up the dinosaur head, fold it down, almost done. Take the tail bit, fold it up. Of course, me being on camera now, it's not going to do it. There we go. And then just fold the tail back into position. Okay, now that's Grimlock. I believe it was said that Grimlock was actually part of the Diaclone range. Because it actually has a little seat right there in his back. You could put a little person, and he would fit right in there. At least, I think that, I heard that somewhere, and I don't remember where, though. So he could be an actual Diaclone toy. Now, as you can see, this is him in his Tyrannosaurus mode. very 80s dinosaur. Very 80s. What we thought the dinosaurs looked like in the 80s. Very upright, very dragging the tail on the ground kind of thing. You can get him in a modern pose, which I think is pretty cool. You can get him more like that, but his body is just too fat. I think it's too bulky for that pose. And unlike the show, Grimlock has red eyes. I don't believe he has red eyes in the cartoon, but I could be wrong. I think actually I am wrong. I think I am wrong. Tell you the truth now. I think I am wrong. Oh well. Wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, because I believe... No! I can't bloody remember now. Oh well. But that's about all I can say on Grimlock. Oh, it's been 11 minutes. Yeah, that's about it for Grimlock. In the comics, he takes over the Autobots. He becomes leader, but again, not going into the comics very much. So, this has been Optimus Prime. I want to thank you for tuning in for another G1 review. I hope you guys have a great day, great night, whenever you're watching this. Take care, guys.